And we're live.
I heard them talking, oh what them saying. I heard them talking, move your feet back, charges see. Heard them talking, oh what them saying. Heard them talking, emancipate yourself from mental slave. Yeah, I mean, so the G Runkus I represent the Emancipate show. It's
Man,
revolutionary.
Runkus.
Yeah,
First off, I want to say before I go one step any further, thank you, Oya, for putting this thing together. Thank you for allowing me to talk to Runkus. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the Emancipate Show on
yeah, definitely.
YouTube. And I'm on Simplecast at emancipate.simplecast.com. So let's get to it. Runkus.
Yeah,
Why Runkus?
so I never really chose the name still. I never chose the name, you know what I mean? Like, I was born with that name. That was the name that I was born with before I was even born. So, you know what I mean? I just have to take the get and like just make greatness out of it.
Okay, who actually chose that name for you? Your father?
It was a lady in the area that was living in, and she basically never my mom was always in like some form of pain based on I used to just give her a lot of trouble in her stomach, like when I was in her tummy, you see me? And I guess she was trying to say ruckus and she ended up just saying runkus, you know what I mean? So one of them vibes there. Jamaican people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I see that you're related to
Determined.
yes, that's your father?
Yeah man, legend in our music.
Yeah, me know determined his song was Kete jump make it hear we sound.
Yeah.
Beat Kete jump and make we bone. Yo, that song they do. Man, I tell a lie now.
Yeah, that tune. That tune there.
Yeah, that song is fire.
Respect, bro. Give thanks. I
Yeah.
love to all of the people that were original reggae and dancehall fan, you know what I mean? The people that love the music and love the culture deeply. Cause them song there, once you hear them song they just take you forward, it don't take you back.
Oh, oh man, like you can't play that song. That song is timeless. And me no know Obini man and when they get together and think of that the drums.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Originally, it was a Bobby Digital rhythm. You know, Rest in Soul. Bobby Digital made that rhythm, and after making that rhythm, he had, I think, Shabba ranks on it, or maybe a Buja, and then him think to start juggle it, and then my father come with the tune Kete Drum, record the whole tune, Beenie Man here, kind of was very intrigued and wanted to be on it, and then yeah, that was it. You know what I mean? They named the whole rhythm Kete Drum rhythm. I think. Yeah, rhythm named Kete Drum rhythm because of the tune, you get me?
is that a one drop rhythm? Them would call that?
You can call it one drop and you can call it um roots. Some people can call it it almost have like a mental feel to like
Mm-hmm. It
so I think the guitar is like reggae and then like everything
drums.
it's like mental. Peace. I wanna hear you sing. You know what I mean? So it's like on them vibes.
Got you, got you. Um, so how did your music journey started? Um, like how did you got into the music business?
Yeah, I start from my youth, you know what I mean? My father always was music was around me all the while. So, you know what I mean? From we around music I got music I got around the music I got come out of it. So based on that alone, you know what I mean, we just keep the vibes and the energy going by just following what was destined to us, if you may, you know what I mean? So, um, from just doing music with my father and with my uncles and everyone that was around me at that time, just keep the lineage and the legacy alive. And in high school, I just take on the thing for myself and start engineer and produce, you know what I mean? I was blessed to have a student, humble about, you know what I mean? My father make sure that, and we give thanks for them thing, give thanks to him every time my mother balance.
Got you, got you. So how's your journey going? Like have you been have you encountered any obstacles or is it smooth sailing?
I mean, like anything in life, you know what I mean? You go have your ups and downs, your trials and tribulations, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You have some great things that come out of all of them things that if you persevere.
Got you, got you. I see you wrote you did an album and you call it Father and Son.
Like father, like son. No, that was
Yeah.
that was a mixtape with my father. Well, that was when I was even rapping. That was early. You know what I mean? And my father mainly had a lot of DJ tracks and that. No freestyle thing, you know what I mean? When remixing and freestyle was a vibes back then, Cash Money mixtape kind of vibes.
Okay. So how many albums have you completed so far?
I never put out an album yet, only EP. EP
Oh,
2015 called Moving.
okay. And how long you been doing music now?
I mean, professionally since I left high school. I left high school like 2012, 2013, 7 years.
7 years. You did Sting?
Yeah, with my father, 2004. And I was about, I don't even know, 13, 14, one of them
You
ages.
think you think Sting will come back?
I doubt that, to be honest, but if it forward, then it forward, you know what I mean? Like the man them are able to make it forward back, can make it forward back and should, because it's a cultural thing, you know what I mean? But the clashing thing get out of hand nowadays is like people don't realize that that was a inspirational, spiritual thing, and to
Right,
become
talent.
competitive with your bridging and just like all of the man them was bridging back then, you know what I mean? Them just set the thing out of hand nowadays with this your side over there, my side over here. You know what I mean? And I realize that I want music everybody do.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you random questions. I'm gonna go back and forth. So the kete drum rhythm, right?
Yeah.
As we both can agree on, it's a one drop rhythm. But if you notice the music that we used to come out of Jamaica, and people like to say, "Oh, you like to live in the past, you like to talk about the past," but sometimes the past kind of better than the present. If you notice, most of them tracks that we used to come out of Jamaica, like a lot of artists used to vice pan them rhythm there, and all like artists them would actually have a hit pan them rhythm there. Now, when music come out of Jamaica, we have a whole different genres of producers.
I
How
mean
you feel about the music?
it's a give and take, you know what I mean? Like no people don't realize Bobby Digital and certain man release a lot of music. So when you see for every song that hit, there's 1,000 that never hit. You know what I mean? And there's 100 that never hit. Bobby Digital, King Jammies, John Laws, you know what I mean? Like if I start naming people, then I know Cox and Dad, you know what I mean? Studio One, Channel One, all of them, man, they work very, very hard and very, very quick too. A song done, it go out pan wax. If the tune and then if the tune hit, the tune hit. Now, I don't know if you realize back then they would release records and sometimes the records would have 3 to 4 songs because one, it's expensive to to print records. And then if the song on the A side don't hit, then maybe the song on the B side could hit, and vice versa. So that's how them used to the music back then in the aspect of just maximizing them time and them thing there. So you know what I mean? I don't think the past is better than the future and all that. I think all of them is just relatively good, and we just have to find out how to incorporate every single one of them into each other and with each other. You know what I mean? I think we're making a higher caliber of music in terms of live music. You know what I mean? But definitely believe that because live music is not something that people do anymore. You know what I mean?
I notice you don't like to be categorized in one lane of music. What you do? You do dancehall, reggae.
Anything I feel like one thing remain under the message. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah.
You feel like the music is being rushed, like to be put out. It's not being
I
crafted
mean,
properly.
yeah. I mean, it being rushed. Yes. In a sense, says there's no innovation. You know what I mean? If there was always continuous innovation and some form of change. You know what I mean? People do different things, but everywhere is just almost the same thing. Same topics, same sounding, same rhythms, same everything.
How does your music how as you as an artist, how does your music resonate with people? The music that you write.
You know, and you'd have to ask people like,
Got you, got you. Messiah have one song called Babylon Stop I. I think a lot of people should incorporate that when they're being pulled over by the police.
yeah, that's an old song. I don't even know how you find that. I don't even remember that tune.
Oh, you need to
And
sing that when you go do a stage show. That
yeah,
song, it because as you can see, you saw police violence are going when it comes towards black people.
yeah,
Yeah, you should as a favor. I think you should incorporate that whenever you perform. I'm gonna make
yeah.
that request there.
All right, that's all right.
Like remember the words and for that song there, and please do incorporate that with
Yeah,
say oh yeah, say what's up to you. You could say
that's
hi.
oh yeah.
She's watching. Yeah. So what was your biggest show you did coming up?
Mm. The couple show, you know, we did when me and my band went on tour in Europe, we did Summer Jam Festival, the same time and same stage as Chronics the previous year. We did performing like I mean and enough show, you know what I mean, enough show. I'm going to tour with him and Marley and do some show there so and we just do some great show with some great people. We give thanks for all the while, you know what I mean?
You have this song where me actually like today me dey feel kind of tired and me I go through your catalog of music cause I have to make sure say my arsenal and my thought processing is ready when I talk to you as an artist and you have this called Move Your Feet. That song they kind of energetic and it gets you like how did you come up with that song?
Actually there was just a vibes, you know, me and my brother was just vibing and I was playing guitar, he was playing drum. He's just a young youth, you know what I mean? Like, he was probably 8 at the time, 9, 10, I don't know. You know what I mean? I was just mimicking James Brown. I'm coming to talk, let me come to talk, you know what I mean? And I would just start playing and the whole tune would forward almost immediately. So, you know, we give thanks for them vibes.
Got you. Got you. Do you consider yourself a role model?
I mean, I'd like to be, you know what I mean? I'd consider myself, I'd consider all of us role models, and I think we should all consider ourselves role models so that we can be better people for each other and for ourselves.
Got you. So how you coping with being in Jamaica and all the nonsense that's going on with this pandemic?
As you can see, we're in the studio, though, make music. I do what we do. This is what we do. We don't do nothing else but make music and give thanks, and you know what I mean? Like, when I realize affected as well, the whole world would want, as well, I would imagine people are right now. So I send out a lot of love for people and just make sure someone stay safe. Read, you know what I mean? Try find out what is the truth from what is the lie and just live, you know what I mean? That's all we can do.
I see you're a very intellectual person. How did you make out to score the high scores on your CXC?
I got good school, you know what I mean? Big up Campion College every time. Campion in Jamaica, on the Up Road side. Top school, so we have to come up on top.
What talent show were you a part of?
RETV, RETV school tour, challenge tour thing. We end up winning that. We and this other artist called Marsha, I believe.
You were in a group before, or you always been a solo act?
So I was been a solo, but I was in a group in regards to, it was me and my guitarist at that time.
Got you. So, what instruments you know to play, like as an artist? You do mostly guitar, drums, or
Yeah, I mean guitar. We produce so guitar, bass, and we mess around with keys and any other thing that we need to mess around with to make the music, do the music. You know what I mean?
got you.
Yeah.
So, like, due to the fact that Determined is your father, like, you guys have any kind of collaborations in the work or so, or
No, we have tune. We have enough tune.
you do?
Yeah.
I've never come across any. Well, give me a
Oh, you know,
song that you guys did.
let me come out. Let me come out. Yeah.
Oh, so who have you collaborated with so far as known artists?
Um, couple people, you know. Rasai, Royal Blue, Kabaka Pyramid, Jesse Royal, Munga Honorable. Um, couple people, you know, a couple people. Well, I have some tune when I release either from some top people to so we give thanks to them thing. We produce to so we produce couple things for people to like Lena Bantan, Taburo Bantan song, Janai
Yeah.
featuring Chronics, you know what I mean, and some other thing.
How do you choose the artist that you want to work with? Like, you have to like their music, or this is random? It's vibe.
Same way you choose the people in your interview though.
Well, my gate is pretty much open because I don't want the. Actually, I had a discussion with Oya about that, and I'm hoping she sees this. Um, all right, put it like this, right? Let's say a nobody want to come on my show, or whatever, right? Maybe this will actually be more better. Let's say somebody that's a nobody that want to come on my show, whatever, right? And me said to the person, said, no, man, I gotta interview you. You're not good. You're garbage. You're not good for my platform. No, me this that man they know, right?
Yeah.
And because remember, people take negative things and then turn it into something positive for them, and then look back and say, remember, you fronted on me when I wanted a chance. Me
Yeah.
not choose side when it comes to what people.
I
I
mean,
make
at
up
the end of
things.
the day, for me, it's talent and hard work. Yeah. So whoever my spirit is drawn to from a talent level, on an inspirational level, it don't matter where your career is, cause your career is not a talent. You know what I mean? Your career
Right, the
is,
music,
yeah, the career
music.
is it's how your talent has been exploited. You know
Right,
what I mean? So that's how I deal with people. That's how I deal with everybody. Everyone is on a level playing field until them show me otherwise.
right. So me no want this nobody, and then when them boss them say, remember you did front for me. No, me want to interview them turn a runaway
Yeah, and
trade.
I mean, if you tell them say, yo, no, them time, then maybe them never good them time, and that was what made them work hard. So who knows? Like, you know,
A fact. Me just try to be open, cordial, no side when it comes towards music. Me listen to everybody. You could have one fan, two fan, still get opportunity if it's a earpiece. Because I believe everybody got talent.
yeah.
So your song Blessed, that's what's on my playlist as of late. Because when Oya introduced me to talking to you, I was like, yo, let me check this guy music out. And she said a lot of positive things about you. Most of the people in which she involved with are always positive for the most. But I got this song Blessed on my playlist. How did that song come about?
And Randy V, matter of fact, is King Ivory, big up King Ivory. Is him reach out to me to be honest, and they asked me to be a part of that tune with Randy V, Randy Valentine, and Issa. took a while to do my verse because I was being a delinquent, but you know what I mean. After I done the delinquent, I make sure so the thing intense. You know what I mean. So flinging rhyme and flinging sense. So it was the vibes.
Got you. So, are you performing in Jamaica now, or you just a just straight studio thing?
Man, it's true that there's no performances other than online performances.
Okay. Did you see the versus battle with Beanie and Bounty?
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
yeah, one of the
That
greatest, two of the greatest in the dancehall history. So it was amazing. You know what I mean? It was great.
got you. Why don't you see more like artists in Jamaica like collaborating and working together?
You do my work still. You know what I mean? I want to do my work. So remember say Vibes Cartel the tune with Jesse Royal. Remember say Skilly Bang the tune with Jada Kingdom. You know what I mean? This morning I listen one leak tune from Alkaline, Intense and High Water. So man them the tune. So I don't think even I the tune. I just whoever click up. You know what I mean? So I guess that. But the music, I don't really see that. Because I don't really see a divide. For Rastafari, I deal with, and him not even a form of division. So I do music with any and everyone that I want to do music with.
Mm. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I mean, I don't know where I even see the world in 5 years from now. So, you know what I mean? But with us to ourselves, I do great things continuously, same way. You know what I mean?
Got you. What artists are you listening to now? Like when you listen to music, who you listen to?
Other than myself, I listen
Yes.
to Royal Blue. Just released a mixtape named No Suppressor. It's pretty dope. I'm not listening to nobody right now as much as I like wanted to be honest. But there's always some things I'm always listening like Burna Boy, Wizkid. Um, there's nothing else off the top of my mind that I listen to right now. I was into a lot of old music the other day, so like Nina Simone, Marvin Gaye, Bill Withers, Wind and Fire, and them things that I listen to.
I as you say, you're in the studio. How much songs you put together for the day or so?
But today, there were two. I tried the three more before the night done.
What producers are you working with?
Me, myself, and I.
You produce?
Yeah.
You so you make your own rhythms.
Yeah, sometimes. I work with a couple producers still, but right now, I work with myself.
Okay, that's good. I like that. You are engineer, producer.
Yeah.
Uh, that's what's up. Well, this music thing I can be very overbearing and thing like that. You smoke? I take it you smoke, right?
I don't smoke.
You don't smoke?
No.
Okay, that's a good look. Normally when I talk to artists, most artists smoke and they say make them focus more and make them write better, think better. Oh, that's a
True.
first.
Yeah, man, I mean, I love marijuana, but I smoke it.
Okay. You taking your vitamins just so you don't get none of this corona thing, I take it, right?
Yeah, man, I'm a good man. Good in a them time. Long time Rasta quarantine, so good.
Okay. What do you do in your spare time?
Music.
Like,
Ball
so you just
game normally, but number one up here right now.
what time is the curfew in Jamaica now?
8 o'clock.
Okay. Okay. And what part of Jamaica are you from?
Portmore. G City.
Okay. How's the crime rate in Jamaica? It calmed down with this all this mess that's going on.
I mean, I think think it's the same, to be honest. At them time, yeah. But I really hear much things, but at the same time, you always go have some man just out there just do some madness more while.
Okay. Let's see. There were two entertainers that was like actually totally against this. How you feel about the artists them that do dubstep politician them? Having a little technical difficulties here. I think my bad Wi-Fi. Runkus, you there? Runkus, you there? Runkus,
It was a
you
breakup.
there? Yeah, you good? Let's see. You could hear me? Look like the internet are going crazy at Jamaica. I'm gonna ask him about how does he feel. Let me see it. You there? Runkus. I have some tough tune on. You can hear me? You can hear me?
Like,
Yeah, you can hear me?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, me that say, how you feel about the artist them that do dub for politician?
I mean, for them thing that, you know what I mean? Politicians are not for me, so I'm not nothing for them. Big up all of the good politicians though, because they're all good politicians. Just so you have good people and bad people. You know what I mean? Me just not see them, but big them up. For a good politician, big up.
Got you. So the other day, me see them they have this lad they say him that try attack this little girl because of her locks. Speaking as a Rasta man, how you feel about that?
Make a post my Instagram about that thing and like, but I just want to leave it right there. So the school is actually right up the road right there. So I put more with it there. And the virgin and the virgin is the girl's father is my virgin. See? So it's very close to home. Cause me couldn't find no school when I did look a bit when I did that blocks. Cause me certain school they turned me down from prep school and I just love, you know what I mean? Like Rasta nobody nothing but love and bring the culture to the world and see. Now they might use the culture, they might use Rasta, they might use the flag, they might use the weed, everything they might use to exploit and sell them tourism and this and that. But to show respect to Rasta now, still a problem. To
Got you.
correct certain mistakes, still an issue. So one of them things.
What impact you would like to have on
Like I
the
said,
culture? What impact would you like to have on the culture moving forward?
just a positive one. Let the youth them know so them can come from anywhere and do anything. You know what I mean? You can come from the ghetto and be a guitarist. You can come from this and be a model. You can come from this and be a statistician. You can do anything you want to do in a life. There's nothing that is out of your scope once you put your mind to it, your mind, body, heart, spirit and soul. You know what I mean? And just deal with things with love. You don't have to be conniving, you don't have to be treacherous. The world is hard, but the earth is perfect. You know what I mean? So I just would deal with things and deal with people as though you don't want to get debt. And life and the universe will deal with yourself too. You get me?
A fact. I'm not gonna keep up too much of your time. May have two more questions to ask you, and then we make you get back to the studio thing. But you think artists sell out when them boss, in your opinion?
I mean, no. You know what I mean? I think certain artists sell out when them get fame, and certain artists don't sell out when them get fame. And that's just a human thing. Like all of them thing is human thing. Like some people can handle popularity, some people cannot. Some people can handle their ego, some people cannot. You know what I mean? So it's a self thing. It don't have nothing to do with nothing else other than you could them don't even have to be famous. If you did give them like you know what I mean? if the situation was changed, I know, and as you might say, if you give a nobody something of importance, then ego will mislead them. You know what I mean? Because them a deal with things from a standpoint of I am a nobody. You get me? Not realizing that everyone is someone. You get me? You know,
Gotcha.
from your alive, you are someone. You know, that's the part I don't call people body. You know, because your body is your body. You get me? Your body is your body. Your body is no one. So you can't call me somebody, and you can't call me nobody, because I am nobody. I am someone. Cause one, you know what I mean? Yeah. So
A
yeah,
fact.
that's the rest of some deep reasoning that will make your pre-life different. See?
Why isn't there more unity in dancehall? Like you see, we were talking about like clash and stuff like that. Like back when me say back in my time, it sound like me old, but me no want to sound old. But me still have to say back in my time. Remember when? My goodness, camera cut out again. Ah, um, thanks for joining the Emancipate Show. Kel, may have some technical issues with Runkus. It looked like I don't know if he's gonna join us back. It looked like him think the chip out. Yeah, me that go ask him why isn't there more unity in dancehall? And I was just gonna try to finish up on a positive note. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you, Oya, for putting this together. It's all love. Um, this is the Emancipate Show where we talk about things that's happening in the world. We try to bring positivity, try to spread that good message to say, and try to relate to the people. That's where we at. But I think this guy got a lot on his plate, and he's probably gonna go back in the studio to do what he does best, music. So I'm gonna hold off for a little bit, maybe a minute or so, and see what happens. Let me ask him if he's gone. I think he's. I wanted like a little bit of final thought from him, as a Rasta, any last message you want to send. Oh, he's trying to connect back. But look at the internet connection. But in Jamaica, I don't know if I flow him have or Digicel. One of them. Just now work. It now work. It not working. My record the audio. So if you know, hold on, Miss Vincent. Say been a ring to the Wi-Fi in Jamaica. Flow just shaky, bro. Alright, I get the audio from him. Any last. I'm gonna have him give a last message, and we wrap this up. Thank you, everybody that tuned in for to the Emancipate Show. I am your host with the most, Kel, coming straight out of my heart. So, get a last message. I'm gonna just wrap it up. So, how's everybody day going? Mine has been full. Knocked out. I spoke to 3 people today. I spoke to Clippings Production. We speak to Futa I Viral King, and I spoke to Runkus. And the reason why he got that name was because he was in his mother's womb, causing a lot of problem, spinning all over the place. So him that cause Ruckus, but they end up calling him Runkus. Tough name. Boy, Jamaica, them have the them crazy. All right. Alright, me tell us if I leave a voice note, then we go on. Yeah, so he was basically in the womb and he was spinning around, giving a lot of trouble. You know, when the baby in that womb, only thing you can do is rub him to calm him, rub him to calm him. But I like this guy music. He has quite a few songs out, and one of them that I like, I'm gonna share with you guys. I like he has this song out called Babylon Stop I think everybody should have that on their playlist. He have this jump round feel good a song called Movie Feet, and he has this other song that's called Bless. I mean, he has a whole bunch of songs, but me tell you the one that me like, them one that them tough. And him have this other song name called Energy, and him have this one here called Skin Tone. And the other one when me I get into look a bit is called 99%. But that song I bless, yo, y'all need to check that out. That song is fire. Me don't want to play the music because if I play the music, you know how it will go when YouTube see it, them I go flag my video and basically me have to go probably go back to the drawing board and audio everything back over again. I mean I don't have time for that. Just like how me make it, I just upload it right away. So yeah, thank you again for joining the Emancipate Show. Thank you, Runkus, for coming through and blessing us with this wonderful interview. Thank you for everybody that tuned in and grace us with your presence. It's much highly appreciated. You can go to YouTube and like, subscribe, and share. And my YouTube channel is called The Emancipate Show. So, without further ado, here's his words before he go.
Yeah, man, but I try to connect. Love to the people I'm out there. Love to the Emancipate Show. You know, and big up all and big up you, my G. Like, respect every time. You know what I mean? We give thanks for the opportunity. I already know. Just keep playing some great music and make sure so the people them emancipate. You know what I mean?
And there you have it. Thank you again. I'm your host, Kel. It's been real.